that season, and it's specifically for a reason. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't know that I'm actually a videographer as well. So I have my own setup, man. It's a blessing to be able to provide you guys this content so you can get the right things in your head to take you to the next level, all right? I want you to understand something profound. You can't put regular gas in a luxury vehicle and expect peak performance. You can't. Your body is the vessel that carries you through this life. When you fill it with processed garbage, sugar, and chemicals, you're literally sabotaging your own success. In this module, we're gonna transform your relationship with food from one of temporary pleasure to strategic fueling for maximum performance. This isn't a diet, it's a complete paradigm shift. Most people think about food only in terms of taste or calories. But here's the truth. Everything you eat sends chemical messages throughout your whole entire body and brain. Your food choices literally program your biology. When you eat processed foods loaded with refined sugars, artificial ingredients, and inflammatory oils, you're literally sending signals of chaos throughout your system. Your energy crashes, your focus disappears, and your mood swings like crazy. I know because I've been there. But when you switch to clean whole foods, you start sending signals of order, energy, and clarity. Your body and mind begin operating as they were designed to. I used to think I needed certain substances to feel good, to feel free. But the truth? I've never felt more powerful than I do now with a clear mind and a clear diet. This discipline bought me a one-way ticket to the life they said I couldn't have. Hey, if you think it's good, let me tell you about 45 days of my journey. I had this meeting with some potential business partners, the kind of opportunity I've been praying for. Before this journey, I would have been foggy, maybe even hungover. But that day, I walked in clear-headed, energized, and locked in. I could feel the difference in how I communicated, how I processed information, and how I presented myself. That meeting turned into a partnership that has 10x'd my income. And as crazy as it sounds, a big part of it stems from what I was putting in my body. That tells you, nutrition is everything. Let's be real. Processed foods, especially those in high sugar, are legitimately addictive. The food industry has spent billions engineering products to hijack your brain's reward system, keeping you coming back for more regardless of the consequences. When I first quit weed and alcohol, I noticed my cravings for sugar and junk food were intensified. My body was seeking that dopamine hit from another source, but I recognized the pattern and made a decision. I wouldn't trade one addiction for another. Here are signs you might be addicted to processed foods. You experience intense cravings. You eat certain foods even when you're not hungry. You feel guilty after eating but continue the pattern. You've tried to cut back but failed multiple times. You experience withdrawal symptoms when you don't eat these foods. But here's the good news. You can break this cycle with a 3-day reset. Commit 72 hours of clean eating. Prepare for withdrawal symptoms like headaches and irritability and fatigue. But I need you to increase your water system intake to flush your system. Lean on your support system from the module previous weeks. After those 72 hours, your cravings will already begin to diminish. Before we build your clean eating plan, let's get clear on what real food actually means. Real food doesn't need an ingredient list, doesn't have a marketing budget, doesn't make healthy claims on its packaging, would be recognized as food by your great-grandparents, and it comes from nature, not from factory. When you base your diet on real food, you automatically eliminate most of the substances that drain your energy and cloud your mind. Literally! Your optimal choices include organic vegetables and fruits, grass-fed and pasture-raised meats, wild-caught fish, eggs from pasture-raised chickens, nuts and seeds, healthy fats like avocados, olive oil, and coconut oil, filtered water, and the foods to eliminate refined sugars and artificial sweeteners. Bad. Processed vegetables and seed oils, food with artificial color, flavors, or preservatives, ultra-processed foods, most packaged foods, fast foods, sodas, sugars, and sugar-sweetened beverages. Success with clean eating isn't about willpower, it's about systems. When I committed to transforming my body and mind, I didn't rely on motivation. I created systems that made clean eating the default option. Your clean eating system has 4 components. First, the kitchen reset. Remove all processed foods from your home. Organize your kitchen to make healthy cooking convenient. And stock up on clean food staples. Second, your meal planning protocol. Schedule 30 minutes each weekend for meal planning. Create a rotational menu of simple, clean meals. Prepare components in batch. Third, strategic shopping. Shop from a list. Never when hungry. Focus on the perimeter of the grocery store. Read ingredient labels carefully. Fourth, your eating out strategy. Research menus before arriving. Literally, this is so important. Eat a small protein-rich snack before social meals. Have your standard modifications ready. Look, y'all, this isn't complicated. but it does require commitment. When you create these systems, clean eating becomes your default mode instead of something that you have to consistently think about. Truly. The first 2 weeks of clean eating are critical. This is when you'll break old patterns and establish new ones. It's also when you'll likely experience some discomfort as your body adjusts. This isn't failure, it's a detox and adaptation. Here's what to expect. Gets crazy. Days 1 to 3, you might experience some headaches, fatigue, or some irritability. Days 4 through 7, your energy levels will improve and you'll sleep way better. Days 8 through 14, your energy will stabilize, your cravings will reduce, and your mental clarity will be at an all-time high. It'll definitely improve. During week 1, focus on eliminating processed foods completely. Get it out of here. You don't need any of it. Emphasize hydration. Drink at least half your body weight in ounces of water daily, or I say, just at least start off with at least half a gallon. Establish regular meal timing and keep meals simple with good protein, good vegetables, and healthy fats. During week 2, fine-tune your meals based on your energy responses. Start meal prepping for efficiency. Practice mindful eating techniques. Begin identifying your personal food triggers. Clean eating in our toxic food environment presents real challenges. Let's address the most common obstacles you'll face. First, social pressure. Frame your choices positively. Say, I'm choosing foods that fuel my performance, rather than, I'm on a diet. Eat something clean before social gatherings. Bring a clean dish to share. Secondly, convenience issues. Do Sunday prep sessions, just 2 hours to prepare components for the week. Create a personal grab and go inventory. Map healthy options near your frequent locations. Third, cravings. Understand the root. Is it boredom, stress, habit, or nutrient deficiency? Develop specific alternatives for each craving type. Use the 10-minute rule. Wait 10 minutes and reevaluate. Fourth, financial concerns. Prioritize the clean 15 and the dirty dozen for produce. Also, buy in bulk and freeze. Focus on the seasonal, local options. Remember that the medical cost of poor health far exceeds the cost of quality food. It's time to put this knowledge into action. Your assignment for this module is to start a clean diet plan by removing processed foods, sugar, and other toxins from your diet. Step 1, schedule your kitchen reset weekend. Set aside 2 to 3 hours to remove all processed foods from your kitchen and reorganize for healthy cooking. That's so important. Another step, step 2, make your 14-day clean eating commitment. Use the meal templates and shopping list in your workbook. Track your energy, mood, and mental clarity daily. Step 3, connect with your accountability partners for support. I can't stress this enough. You need other people in your community to help you stay accountable for your actions. I want you to share your commitment and ask them to check in with you regularly. My brothers and my sisters, I want you to understand something powerful. Food is not just about taste or calories. It's about the information. Every bite you take is sending messages and signals to your cells, your hormones, and your brain. I've experienced this transformation firsthand. When I eliminated weed, alcohol, and processed foods from my life, my mind became so much sharper, my energy became consistent, and my productivity skyrocketed. This isn't about restriction, it's about empowerment. That's why I'm really empowering you by encouraging you to do correct, do right. In a world designed to keep you addicted to processed junk, choosing real food is a radical act of self-respect. Self-love. It's saying, I deserve better than temporary pleasure, followed by brain fog, mood swings, and fatigue. As you implement your clean eating plan, remember that perfection isn't the goal, progress is. There will be challenges and occasional setbacks. What matters most is that you keep coming back to this foundation. In our next module, we'll build on this nutritional foundation by establishing your physical training regimen. The clean fuel you're now putting in your body will power extraordinary physical performance. Stay locked in, stay focused, and remember, it's that season specifically for a reason. Now, go complete your kitchen reset, and I'll see you in the next module.